Janet. Osmo. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are live, guys. We are live. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, YouTube fam. Let's make sure we are streaming on TikTok as well. Let's make sure we are live on TikTok as well. You got to make sure everything is absolutely logged in. Okay. Let's get on. Guess I need to use the headphones. I didn't want to use them, but I guess I have to. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Make sure you're subscribing. Hit the live. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Let's get the show on the road. Yesterday was a awesome day. We had a banger long trade. Hopefully, we can get something pretty prim and proper today, guys. I am absolutely optimistic about today. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready for today? All right, so we're getting live. We're going live on TikTok as well. We have about 15 minutes. Yeah, we're about 15 minutes to get things on the road. So let's go. All right, guys. We are live. We are live, guys. All right, so looking at the NASDAQ, let's see what we have for today. All right. Let's see what we have for today on the NASDAQ. I'm going to start from the 30-minute time frame. And we're going to look to see if there's anything interest that could potentially give us an entry. So it's been established that moving into today, right? It's been established that we are bearish. What? Guys, give me 1 second. Welcome in, guys. Huncho, Santiago, M. That guy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So we're going to quickly do an analysis on the charts to see what we could get during the New York AM session. All right. So yesterday we were. Why are my lips so dry? Yesterday we were bullish. All right. So where were we? Yesterday we were bullish, looking at price action from Friday moving into Monday. We had a bullish bias because we are taking out liquidity. I want to make sure you guys are seeing my screen. So if you guys are seeing my screen, fine. Just confirm quickly so that we can just get this show on the road. Are we good with the camera? Are we good with the sound? Are we good to go? Just let me know in the chat so that we can get going. So what has happened today? Market opened and immediately started ripping to the downside. Okay, now in order for us to continue to have the bullish bias, we want to make sure that price is respecting bullish PDRAs. And when I say bullish PDRAs, basically fair value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks, etc. All right. Now we have taken out this low, which is from New York's low from yesterday. And there was a pullback, but that did not survive the pullback, right? We came back to break below, and now we're pulling back. So for today, I want us to wait. I want us to wait to see how price is going to react in this area. If we're disrespecting this area, then we know that we're looking for longs. If we are respecting fair value gaps in this area, then we know that we're taking price lower. All right. Same, my G. What's good? What's good? What's good? Blessed, bro. Super blessed. Looking out for an awesome trading session today. All right, G. It's just creatine. Yeah, and magnesium. That's all. Creatine and magnesium glycinate. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes. I do appreciate it. Monies, Mawish, Ghana Tech Mark, Momo 08, Freddy, Ginger Boy, Angola. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. So at the moment, what I'm seeing is I know, right? Stacking up the supplements, bro. So there was a reaction from this fair value gap, 30-minute fair value gap, and there has been a reaction. So as I said, right, I want us to see how what kind of reaction we're going to get within this range. Hopefully in this particular gap up here. If there's something interesting for us, then we'll see if we can take a short. Otherwise, we just wait. Welcome in, y'all. Destiny, Kobe, Reginald, Vintage Secure. I'm seeing you guys hop in here a lot. I hope you guys stick. Yeah, I set up the Telegram channel, so you guys can join the Telegram. All you need to do is to search LST underscore CBOT. I think I've put it somewhere on the stream, and you guys should be able to, join up on Telegram. Yeah, Jay. So what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Yeah, here you go. What's my bias? I am looking for a sell on the NASDAQ, but I want to wait for confirmation to make sure that this area is not disrespected. Um, if the market opens and we're aggressively pushing above this level, then I'm just going to wait for a retracement back in here and then we look for longs, right? But ideally, I am looking for a short opportunity today. I'm looking for a short opportunity today. So today we're going to be patient. Price is reacting from a 4-hour fair value gap in this area. It's also reacting from an hourly gap in this area. It's also reacting from a 30-minute gap in this area. I believe a 15, nah, not a 15. So 30-minute gap, 15 hourly fair value gap, 4-hour fair value gap. And we're getting some form of a reaction here. So ideally, if this reaction is not, there's no follow through, right? Then I know that, hey, price is bent on heading lower. All right, then we know what we do. So that is what it is. All right. Profit recommendations. I normally just recommend 3. So number 1, FTMO as always. Number 2, funding pips. Number 3, funded next. Yeah, those are my top 3 when it comes to CFDs. If I were to add a 4th, I would add Alpha Capital. Is it Alpha Capital? I think so. It's been a while since I used them, bro. So I know we're reacting from a 4-hour fair value gap, an hourly fair value gap, and a 30-minute fair value gap as well. A bullish fair value gap, yes. So that is literally the last area I like to see price react if we want to see higher prices. All right, but coming into today, overnight price action has been absolutely bearish. Um, we've been heading down, breaking lows. So the question is this 4-hour fair value gap going to hold price to sustain the bullish move, right? So for me, I'm going to be a little patient today. I will probably wait about 15, 30 minutes into the open to see what the market really wants to do before I trade. ICT or SMC? I usually don't want to put a name on the strategy that I'm using because it's going through a lot of changes based on everything I've studied. But I would say that the main thing, what I trade is liquidity and market structure. All right, so market structure first, and then liquidity. All right. Oh, this fruit fly. So that is what it is. So I usually call it my own model because it's tweaked so much that it's not like 100% someone else's strategy. You get what I mean? But it's purely based on liquidity and market structure. Anything you do outside trading? Oh yeah. So I run a marketing agency in Ghana. So aside trading is literally how many hours of my day? Like an hour and a half, maximum 2 hours. So I run a marketing agency as well. Is that what happened on gold today? I noticed that people were selling gold, and all of a sudden, gold is like ripping to the upside. Crazy. Ghana tech market, are you into trading as well? Mhm. All right, guys, let's spam the likes. All right, let's get the likes coming in. Let's get the likes coming in. All right, I marked this level as a potential sell zone. Bro, this indicator is putting too many things on my chart. Guys, is the stream lagging? Is the stream lagging? I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the stream lag. Let me know if it's lagging. I want to make sure everything is good. Are we lagging or we good? Are we lagging or we good? Market is open, guys. Remember, market is open. Um, yeah, you guys, let me know if the stream is like lagging because I'm seeing it to be lagging here. Let me quickly confirm if it's good. What's up with Andrew Tate and his brother? What happened? What did they do? Why are they have they been arrested? It looks like we're good though. Is that how you trade? Tenacious. Is that how you trade? How do I trade though? We good? Are you in Accra? Yeah, I'm based in Accra though. Um, so yeah, let's lock in. Let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in. Hold on. Let's absolutely get into this. Ooh, bro, I'm looking at gold, bro. Anyone who took a sell and held that sell, okay. Yes, sir, I hear you, bro. No, so I'm actually waiting for um a reaction in this area currently to see if we're going to hold for a sell or we're going to break that level, pull back into that for a buy. So I literally just want to wait because we are reacting from significant bullish gaps. So I want to see if those are going to be those gaps will sustain a bullish move or is that's literally going to fail. Gold digger, you sold today, right? Because I think it was looking like it was going to sell off for some time, not for a long time, but like a temporary sell off, a temporary pullback. So the smart thing would have been to get out at that low, right? And as soon as that low was taken, bro, I'm sure it's moved up like over 200 pips, which is wild. Which is wild. I was looking at it this morning. And that's crazy. It makes sense. I'm not surprised because look, there is a 30-minute fair value gap. There is a liquidity level right here. This is a valid liquidity level. Why? Because we have broken above. Hold on. We've hold on, guys. Yeah, so for the opening drive, I really let me see. It is I use it when the bias is I'm very confident with the bias, right? And I'm expecting a sweep of liquidity to the downside, and that doesn't happen, and immediately we start to rip to the upside, right? But in this case, hold on, let me get back. I was just taking someone through gold, but mhm, yeah, we are. Yeah, that's actually a very good observation, bro. It kind of aligns with, yeah, it kind of aligns. If we sweep that high, which I guess taps into the 4 hour fair value gap, right? And we get a reaction, that could send price lower. So we have to see what the reaction is if we get in there. This one I think is relatively equal highs, isn't it? NBA pages, welcome in. Freddie Faze, welcome in. You see buys on NASDAQ. All right. What strategy are you trading though? Bro, I'm working on this indicator, my indicator, right? And I think it still needs a lot of work. Like some levels that are have been disrespected or have been respected, I don't need to see them on my chart, but I still see them, which is a little distracting. Ghana Tech Market, you say you see buys. Why? What exactly though? I want to know. Uh, so I do have a 4 hour fair value gap above price. Um, really want to see what happens when we tap into that gap. Yeah, I really want to see what we do when we get in there. Liquidity taken. We talk about buy side liquidity. Yeah. Guys, for me, I do have conflicting a conflicting bias currently. So when I do have something very conflicting, I just hold on to get more confirmation, guys. Right? So for HFG, because below price we are reacting from multiple fair value gaps. Above price we have a 4 hour fair value gap, which is also significant, and we're in the middle of all that. So I want to wait. I want to wait to get something clear before I actually react. All right. I do have the 4 hour mark here. Let me take this off for now. So once we take out this high, all right, I want to see what kind of reaction we're getting. Okay. Once we take out this high, I want to see if immediately we're going to start to see some reaction. Then we know what we do. All right, guys, welcome in, welcome in. We are live on TikTok. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. So if you wanted to get previous days high as your target, yeah, that could happen though. No doubt, no doubt. If I were to pick and choose, I'm definitely looking to see higher prices just because of the fact that yesterday we had an extremely bullish move after we swept liquidity, and this is literally a decent pullback, taking out significant liquidity as well. This low, this low. So if I were to pick and choose, yeah, I'd like to see bullish price action. However, um, we have a lot of resistance above price that could shoot down that idea. Okay. Same, bro. Yeah, I think this could be a little tricky, so I'll just hold on a little to see if we can get some really clean PA. What's my take on BTC? Are bulls coming in anytime soon? Let me just quickly check in on BTC real quick. Um, gotta well, um, yeah, we've broken that high. Let me zoom out a little bit and see what's going on here. Yeah, I do reckon that on BTC we might be seeing some bullish price action pretty soon. Because if we're using basic market structure, right, we're bearish for quite some time. We got that pullback, right, and then we broke below this low. Okay, now ideally this is meant to be a protected high. Okay, right. So if we break above and then we continue to see bullish price action, then that could, take price higher. But at this point, we have taken significant liquidity. We've tapped into uh, an interesting rejection block. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful on BTC. So up until you break this high, I don't think you should be looking for longs. Yeah, if you break this high, then you can brace yourselves for higher prices. But aside, before you do that, before you ever look to take a long, right, price should get there. All right, guys, let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get back. All right. Okay, bro, you were asking about the opening drive, right? I'm now seeing it's based on what happened this morning, right? Because market opened up, we pushed up, and we left a fair value gap on that first push. We came into it, and then we created a break of structure. So ideally, it's kind of valid for an opening drive. So let me just kind of measure this. So ideally, a 1:1, if we're to take a trade like this for a 1:1, yeah, it means that we're definitely digging deeper into that 4 hour gap above price. Yeah. Is it at the open, New York Open? Gotcha, seen it. Yeah. So wait, yeah, yeah. So we are deep into that 4 hour fair value gap. Okay, so now is a very important time to look at what is happening in that gap. Are we going to get like a rejection? Let's see. So that's a liquidity sweep that has happened. We've taken out London high. Yeah, London highs as well. So we're inside that 4H. So let's see. What is the AME looking like? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. That trade made a lot of sense. Yeah, it did. It did. I noticed like it slowed down. Like it really slowed down. It was moving anyway, but it slowed down up until like late. Ghana Tech, you're in NASDAQ longs, you should be printing, but you should be careful at this point, all right? Because we've taken out London high, all right? Significant liquidity. We're inside a 4 hour fair value gap. And look at that reaction. That reaction is crazy, guys. The reaction is absolutely crazy. Guys, I set up the Telegram channel. So I think it should be on the page somewhere. You can just, it's pretty new. Just go to Telegram, search for it, and you would be able to join in there. I'll try to be putting the signals, like the trades I'm taking in there, like the levels I'm looking at, etc., so that you guys can have an idea what what I'm looking at and what I'm trying to do. All right, okay, interesting reaction. Interesting reaction, guys. Interesting reaction. Where are we? I don't have my entry model playing out just yet, so probably have to wait. All right. Let's check the 30-minute time frame. Nice. You know what? You know what, bro? I this thing might rip lower, guys. The more I look at it, yeah, yeah. God damn. Kita. You trade gold? No, I don't trade gold. I just do analysis for you guys. But yeah, I think I put this on, right? While I was doing analysis. Yeah. So I was doing some analysis here. This is a fair value gap right here. We came in, created a low, significant liquidity low, all right? And then price just swept this low, took liquidity, and boom, it's on its way up, right? That's why I say I trade market structure and liquidity, right? Market structure to tell you that we're bullish, liquidity to tell you that, hey, stop losses have been taken, tap into an order block, and that would be your cue to go. All right. So let's get back to the let's get back, let's focus. All right, thanks, G. You're welcome. These guys are still sending gold trades. Sorry. These guys are still. I was saying these guys are still sending gold buy signals in the chat. It's like funny. Yeah, gee, I wonder. I think they just like scan through the live streams and anyone who's like trading, anyone who has a chart open, they just try to find unsuspecting newbies. Mhm. To be honest, guys, I'm not gonna like hide anything from you guys. There's two conflicting ideas right now that I don't like. Right, we're respecting a bullish fair value gap on a daily, on the 4 hour, on the hourly, and yes, there is a reaction out of it. However, this is a valid area because we've broken past this particular low. This is a valid, oh, valid. There's a fly that is bugging me. A house, is it a house fly? No, a fruit fly that's been bugging me all this time on the stream. Anyway, so we've closed below this level, all right, which which could signal a what? A continuation to the downside, right? So we're holding here, and we're inside this area. So what I was waiting for is let's break above this area, totally disrespect it, and then I will be confident that we're heading up. But in order for me to get a trade, I'd have to wait for a pullback into some gap before I can take price higher. Yeah, so that's why I haven't really engaged. It's pretty conflicting in my opinion. Oh, bro, this move is wild. This is a crazy move. Since we opened up the market, we have moved up. Okay, not too much. We've moved up 140 points, so that's not too crazy. We could still get something, guys. We could still get something. You're still holding buys? Yeah, at the moment, if you're in buys, yeah, it's good to hold because we are disrespecting that 4 hour fair value gap, which is very significant. It could tell us that hey, price is looking to head up. So yeah, but for me, right, if I were in this trade, I would probably be break even at this point. Um, yeah, because I know that at any point in time, my price could just simply turn back around. So we're waiting. 5 minutes until we have the 10 a.m. candle open. So we have 5 minutes until we have the 10 a.m. Usually, right, I noticed that usually the 10 a.m. candle, right, usually would manipulate into something. Previous day's high is a target. All right, that is a good target. That's absolutely a good target. So the 10 a.m. candle, if the 10 a.m. candle opens up and manipulates into, let's say, let me take this, no, let me leave this on for now. If the 10 a.m. candle opens, right, and let's say manipulates into this particular gap, we'll look for a long, all right? I will look for a long. So let's see what the distance is here. 60 point, that's fine. So let's just hold on. Let's hold on. Let's hold on, guys. We might catch something. So we just have to wait the next 4 minutes, the next 3 minutes, and see what's going on. Because bro, we're disrespecting that gap. All right, totally disrespecting. So I want to see what happens with the 10 a.m. candle. Sometimes you see price like moving so high, people will be so confident. Hey, we are absolutely going up. You take a buy. As soon as you take a buy, boom, price goes against you. I don't know how many times this has happened to you guys. Like when it looks absolutely extended, like price is like ripping, ripping, ripping. The best entry is to wait for a pullback, right? A pullback and then a signal that price is ready to go back to the upside, right? If you see something like this and you want to buy, bro, you're always going to buy at the top, and you most likely get your stops hit. All right, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. candle opens in the next 3 minutes. So next 2 minutes. So let's see. Saying so I'm waiting on the sorry about that. I'm waiting on the 10 a.m. candle to see what it does. Yeah. Yeah, Jane. It's all about patience. Today is gonna be about patience, guys. Let's see if there's any no. Nope. Mm. Mm. Guys, can you hear the music? Is the music? Do you guys hear the music in the back? GM VIP trader like the live. I appreciate you guys. Bro, you like the live and you just sent a signal. Why? Bro, gold is on some drugs. Let's take a look at gold real quick. Oh. Gold is crazy. Wait, okay. We still have all-time highs pending. Yeah. The gold trade was pretty good. Pretty nice sell. Sorry, pretty nice buy based on this sell move that happened. The sell move was meant to happen to take out this low. And yeah. Oh, S&P 500 is almost at previous day's high. If S&P 500 takes out the high, we might get a pullback. So I am going to put an alert on S&P 500. If we take out that high and we haven't taken out the high on NQ, then we'll see what happens on NQ, guys. So put an alert. All right, so we have an alert on S&P 500. All right, 10 a.m. candle has opened. This is the 10 a.m. candle. Let's see if there's any level of manipulation going to happen. So the gaps that I have on my chart, this one right here, this one as well. All right, so let's see what a 10 a.m. candle does, guys. All right. All right. We've done 30 minutes. Feels like forever, but we've done 30 minutes into the open. Yeah, bro. I'm looking at ES as well. ES is almost like it's literally ripping up and about to take out previous day's high. So I put an alert on ES. If we take out the high and NQ is still struggling, we'll see what NQ is doing. Maybe we could get a pullback. Um, but yeah, hands off at this point. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think based on what has happened, we did respect the 4 hourly, the daily bullish. So we are bullish. Currently, I just want to see what the 10 a.m. candle is doing. If it's manipulating into a gap and rejecting, then probably we might catch along to maybe Asia high, previous day's high, right? Um, so yeah, we're just waiting, bro. But guys, it's funny. The guys who are saying buy gold, like think about it. Like gold is super extended. Gold is like so high. And if you understand market structure, like price doesn't always move up, move up, move up, and never pulls back. It doesn't do that. Like it'll pull up. I mean, it'll go up and pull back at some point. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're seeing something here that I want to pay attention to. Okay, guys. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in here, guys. So 10 a.m. candle didn't actually manipulate. It just created a bearish candle. Wow, this is looking the way price is moving. To be honest, I honestly don't like that. Time frame are you using there? I'm using the 3 minute. Basically, I'm looking for an entry, but yes, there's really nothing here, guys. Super risky, guys. All right, let's see what we have on a 4 hour. We have a 4 hour. This is a pretty new candle. All right, let's see what's happening here. 1 hour, we have a strong, aggressive bullish candle. On the what 15 minute, still strong. So we're creating gaps below price at this point, and there might be a pullback that will send price back to the upside. Yeah, but based on that reaction, that's a dead giveaway that we might see previous day's high. Who mentioned that Ghana tech market? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we we could see price get to previous day's high, but there would be a significant retracement before that happens. And when that happens, I want to be able to be part of that. But for now, we're waiting. I'm trading the NASDAQ UK, trading the NASDAQ, NAS 100, US Tech, MNQ, NQ. That's what I'm trading. Gold is moving. I'm saying I was hearing you saying someone saying on your chat that gold moves similar to NQ. Yeah. Looking at it today is like it's very similar PA. Right. Yeah. Yes, sir. Bro, that move, right? The move on NQ, crazy. Crazy. It's literally okay, well it's trying to pull back now. So let's see. See what happens. So we're trading the NASDAQ, guys. Trading the NASDAQ. Are we getting a pullback? Honestly, you see, I'm trying to move across, like I'm trying to move from the hourly. If you notice, I'm trying to move to the hourly, trying to move to the I'm looking at the 4 hour, I'm looking at the 15, right? And everything is leaning towards a pullback to take price higher. So yeah, if I were to take a trade just because of the fact that we're pulling back, be very certain that I have to be, I have to be very certain that price is ready to turn back around. These guys will not. These guys will not stop. Gold sell now. TP and SL in bio. I don't listen to these scammers, bro. They're gonna scam you. They're gonna scam you. So I want to see what we might have, what we are reacting from. Um, on the hourly, nothing significant. On the, let's see what's happening on the 15. Are we reacting from something on the 15? Nothing significant on the 15 as well. Yeah, nothing significant on the 15. So guys, look, my bias is bro. I don't want to say I am looking at a bullish move, but from how price has moved aggressively, starting to reconsider that. But I'm also not able to see exactly why price is reacting from this area. It just doesn't make sense that price is reacting from this area. It does not make sense to me. Probably something I'm not seeing. Okay, that makes sense. So we do have, wait, is that a 15? Nah, that's not a 15, guys. I keep getting confused with with the time frames. I have them below here, so sometimes they jump into different time frames. All right, so 15-minute, we have a 15-minute fair value gap down there. Let's mark it out right here. So we do have a 15-minute fair value gap down here. This let me take this off. So I would like to see if we can come down into that gap and get a long. So this from this low to this high. All right, 50% sits right in that area. So I guess we just have to wait, guys. There's nothing much we can do. 1 hour break. What's BOB? 1 hour BOB. What's break of? You mean BOS? Jeff. Jeff, what do you mean by BOB though? I don't think I'm familiar with that. So yeah, in order for me to really take a trade, I'll just have to wait for price to get in here, right? And then look to see if we can get a entry and then take price higher, right? What was that? This is Wednesday, right? Hmm. We might. Let's see what ES is doing. Let's see if ES is. Oh, why the hell didn't the alarm? Man, we have an S&T. That's crazy. Why didn't the alert sound? The hell? Yo, saying sorry to cut you, bro. We have an S&T on ES, which could send price lower. Um, I set an alert, but it didn't. It didn't let me know, bro. Man, I know the reason why. All right, so we might actually see something take price lower. I don't know if you're getting anything on Q at this point. You're running in losses, bro. I need a husband from Ghana. Guys, are you serious? All right, guys, so we might be looking for a short, at least to get into this 15. So let me see what's happening here. All right. Let's see if we can catch a short, at least into this 15. Yeah, yeah. ES, not that's not gold. ES like ripped through, went to that, took that high, immediately turned around. ES was clean. It's also pulling back hard though. It's really pulling back hard. Maybe that would turn around at some point. So guys, what I'm looking for is, let's see if we can pull back. Let's see if this closes bearish. We pull back, sweep this high, all right, and get another rejection then. Probably take a short. What am I trading? I'm trading the NASDAQ. Certified loaner. I am trading the NASDAQ. Yeah. Once we get into this area, I will not be looking for shorts anymore. Yeah, multiple changes of state, but I do want a final pullback to take out some internal liquidity first. Uh, yeah, but the fact that ES has taken out that high, we need to be careful about what's going to happen on NQ. Guys, to be honest, today has been a little tough to read. And we're pushing down. Yeah, and when you don't have your entry model, when it's your entry model is just not presenting itself, the best thing to do is to just watch, right? There's no need to rush into anything. There's no need to chase price. Just watch, right? And wait for price to come to you. Are we still live on YouTube? I guess we are. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. Mm. So we're tapping into we just tapped into a 15-minute. We just tapped into a 15-minute fair value gap, and we are rejecting. So I'm just quickly going to pop into ES. If I see a significant reaction on ES, okay, this is looking good. We might catch something. We tapped into this last gap, and then we're rejecting. So now we're at this level, right? What? Okay, we're taking out the liquidity. Oh man, what the hell is that? Risk off elevated. From this point forward, anytime Iran, bro, Trump just said something. What do you say? From this point forward, anytime Iran shoots at a ship in the Strait of Hormuz, US will bomb one bridge or power plant. Is that bullish or bearish? That is bearish. Like anything inciting uncertainty, um, is literally bearish for the indices. How is gold reacting to that? How is gold reacting to that? But bro, that's a wild what do you call it? That's a wild claim though. He said anytime Iran shoots at a ship in the Strait of Hormuz, US is gonna bomb one bridge or power plant. Damn. All right, guys. Let's see what the reaction is. Hold on, hold on. Let's see on ES. I need to be looking at ES. Yeah, ES tapped into that, is respecting that. Okay, all right. So I might be ready to take a sell on NQ. Might be ready to take a sell on NQ. Let's see how this closes. Where's it? Hey bro, I might be looking to take a sell in the next couple seconds. Yeah. You said you were tape reading a sell or a buy? Establish. How many seconds? 5 seconds. Yeah. So I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell trade right there. All right. It took a while, bro. But yeah, we're in the trade. And let's see how we can manage this. See, how many points? Jesus. All right, guys. So for me, it's a 1:1 auto break even. Yeah, so that is if we get there. If we get to that 15, that is where I'm gonna go break even. Right? So right here. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. If it doesn't work out, then yeah, I'll probably not take a second trade. But yeah, that's the trade idea for today. Ooh. Water. How many of you guys are in this though? How many of you guys are in this trade? All right, so this, looking at the time, this is the only trade I'm going to take for the session. So hopefully we can get something. Yeah, my ISL is slightly above AM highs. About how many points? Let's see. About 9 points above AM high. Okay. All right. Looking good. Mhm. Guys, let's spam the likes. Let's get the likes up. Forever. Why is it slowing down? Rip, rip, rip. Usually, you know something about the NASDAQ. This is something I've noticed about the NASDAQ, right? If you are wrong, okay, it it proves you wrong almost immediately. Like when I'm wrong, within like the first few minutes, I know, hey, I took a bad trade, right? Because in the next like 1, 2 candles, price is definitely going against your trade. Well, that's in terms of my strategy, that's what I've noticed, right? If the first few candles are going straight into drawdown, um, that trade could be in trouble. Yeah, price is struggling. I do see price struggling though. It's struggling, but let's see. No, for this particular trade, I think I'll just wait until we create a high or we do a 1:1, right? So I'm just gonna be patient with this one to see if we can get a push. So my break even, I think there is a 15-minute fair value gap below price. I don't know if you can see that. So as soon as we get into that 15, I'm going break even. Yeah, yeah. Man, why the hell is price taking so long? Okay. Gold is pulling back at the moment. Surely it's going down. Yeah, let's see. Alice, Alice, let's see. It's just being slow. So I'm doing a 1:2 on this. That is if you see what I said about the first couple candles going against you. All right. That doesn't look too good. But let's see if there's a recovery there. Let's see if we're recovering and we're going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So 2:30 UTC, 10:30 New York time. We do have about 30 minutes until the session ends. Hopefully we can get something before then. I hope today I'm not missing your comments because I think yesterday I noticed that I wasn't seeing a couple of your comments. Let's see. Let me check, see if I am missing out on comments. Okay, not really. Welcome in. If this is your first time joining the stream, we are trading the NASDAQ. I'm currently on the 3-minute time frame and I'm looking to take price lower to at least the 15-minute fair value gap below price. All right, make sure you spam the likes. Make sure you follow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, bro, it's actually digging a little deeper, but let's see. All right, we are digging deeper into that high, which I do not like. Yeah, so that's one thing about NASDAQ. If you're wrong, it's going to prove you wrong immediately. I mean, it's a good thing because like you don't have to like sit in the trade for many hours, like going in and out of drawdown. It's either you're right, price is going to your TP, or you're wrong, your stop loss is probably going to be hit in no time. I want to check out. Okay, all right. So ES is still looking good for lower prices. So what the hell is NQ doing? What the hell is NQ doing? All right, enough of the jokes, NQ. Enough of the jokes. Enough of the jokes. Let's go. All right, so that was an interesting move up. We left that high alone. If we take out the high, I know that that internal high, I know that the trade is done. Um, yeah, that's the last line of defense. Even though my stop loss is like above that, I'm glad we are respecting it. But I'm not looking I'm not looking to stay in this trade for over an hour, bro. It's been how many minutes already? About almost 15 minutes. And we're still at entry. So we're getting. Yeah, I honestly don't like the price action there, but what I'm going to do is if we break that low, let's see. I don't want to be too quick to go break even because I know that we could pull back. Um, it's normal to pull back after breaking that low. Yeah, I think I remember that day, bro. It just the market makers are like, hey, bro, let's raise their blood pressure. Let's raise their blood pressure for a sec. Let's take our liquidity on their BP. Crazy. Yeah, man. If we can't get them mentally, let's get them emotionally. Yeah. Yeah. And you see that 15-minute gap we're in, that could definitely hold price. All right. It could definitely hold price and this could fail. But the thing is, this is premium, right? We're in premium. I want us to get down to discount, which price does in a trend, right? So once we get down into discount, then probably I will go break even, and that's where that 15-minute fair value gap sits. So right here is discount in this entire range. So at least if we tap into it, I know that okay, so I can protect this trade, and whatever happens is behind me. Okay. So at this point, we just wait. We have about 23 minutes up until the end of the session. ES, let's see. No, on the three, right? It looks good on ES. On the three, it looks like we're pushing. Like ES S&P 500 is looking good. So I do want to see the NASDAQ follow through. I do want to see the NASDAQ continue to push. Bro, NQ is just playing around, playing games. Hurry, 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 hurry. Get down. So my TP is, wait, hold on. My final TP is at this low, exactly at this low. Um, yeah, but at 1:2, it's slightly below it. So guys, are you looking at longs or you guys are looking at shorts? What does it look like for you? Because as you know, I told you guys I was very conflicted. We disrespected a 4-hour fair value gap. And I believe that the reason why we disrespected it was because ES was just reaching out for liquidity above price, right? And once ES took out that liquidity, you see NQ has slowed down. You see it's not moving up anymore, right? Man, I just took an SL. Amir Apps, were you selling or taking a long though? Yeah, bro. The fact that we've pushed up and we kind of have created a high, I do reckon that at least we should push down a little further. Um, we should push down. I mean, we might be going down to take out that low, but at least cortisol levels will drop. Our plan. Amir, did you take a long? What a champ. What's up, champ? Born Two Ice, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing? I'm currently in a sell. Looking to get price to the midpoint of the range, but it's struggling. It's really struggling. Wait, you took us short and you're stopped out. Where did you put your stop loss? Where did you put your stop loss? Because if you took a okay, well, I don't know where you took the thing. I don't know where you put your stops, but these highs at this point are the safest. Once price gets here, I know 100% I'm wrong, right? But my stops are slightly above that. It was right in the beginning. Oh, I'm sure it was this particular pullback that took you out, right? This one, this particular pullback. I guess because it took out a high, which was wild. You entered the 1 minute inversion where we invest the yes, and had at the same time with the SMT. Yeah, that SMT. Yeah, that SMT. That bro. As soon as I saw the SMT, I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take the sell." Like as soon as I saw the SMT with ES, I was like, We've taken our previous day's highs. What else? We have to pull back, right? And it's looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Nah, not yet. So at this point, I'm just trying to figure out where I need to go break even. This is literally a good level to go break even. I know we could pull back, but bro, this would be very painful if this thing goes back to my stop loss. Um, all right, I might be going break even soon. I don't like the games this thing is playing. But yeah, it doesn't make sense that price would just fade the 50. Usually it touches the 50 before it goes, even by like a tick or two. So I am slightly confident not to move my stops to break even. I will wait until we get into the midpoint. It aligns perfectly with the 15. So bro, I've been in the trade all this time, all this while, stomaching this move, right? So today I took a trade on an eval. Wait, I just noticed that thing is not on. Yeah, I took a trade on an eval. Let me put it up. Let me put this up. Where is it? Where is it at? All right, there it is. So that is the P&L currently. Um, yeah, guys, let's see, let's see, let's see. Do we go break even? Nope. I'm not gonna go break even just yet. We might pull. I know that we might pull back. That's why I'm kind of skeptical, and it'll be super annoying for price to just pull back into that area and then we do have 15 minutes before the market closes. Not the market closes, before my session ends. So yeah. All right, so once we break this low, okay, wait, hold on a second. Okay, so I'm break even, guys. I did like the fact that liquidity came through, volatility came through. So I am break even at the moment. Yeah, I am break even now, bro. Yeah. And price is pulling back. Yeah, that's what I didn't want. That's what I didn't want. Hopefully that 1 minute gap holds. If that 1 minute gap holds, then GG's. But otherwise, we might just be out of this. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't want to go break even. Let's see if that 1 minute gap holds. If it doesn't, then we take the loss. No, we take the break even on that one. Yeah. All right. So I'm out of break even. All right. I'm out of break even. I'm out of break even, guys. And the reason why I didn't want to do that was because this is meant to be the protected high, not here. All right. So um we're out. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Are we in a 3? Okay. So if you get like an inversion fair value gap there, I'm out at break even though. Yeah, I'm out at break even. But it's I mean, the trade is not invalidated in my opinion. Yeah. What is ES looking like? Okay, ES is pulled back. Yeah, 3 minutes is holding. 3 minutes is holding. That 1 minute gap could get flipped. Nah. Take a screenshot of this. So mind you, we have not actually got into the 50% of the range. Right. We haven't got into the 50% of that range. So at this point, what I'm looking at is there's one last fair value gap right below price on the 1 minute. And if price flips that to give us the IFEG, then I'll probably take a second opportunity at the shorts. So it will look something like this. Let me just put it on. It looks something like this. Right. And when we take out this low, that is going to be break even, and then we wait for price to get here. So let's see if that happens. Let's see if that happens. Let me just get ready. If that happens, then that would be my final shot at this. Otherwise, we don't get a second opportunity, and we come back. We come back tomorrow. All right, that 1 minute gap is holding. The 1 minute gap is holding price. It is holding price very strongly. So, oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. 47 seconds. 47 seconds. Hold on. If this thing closes, then that would be the entry. Uh, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll let you know if I'm in. I'll let you know if I'm in this. 27 seconds. 27 seconds. Yeah, it's still holding. Price is still holding, guys. Let me switch to the 1 minute so you guys see what I'm seeing here. Right? Can you guys see that? See how price is holding this 1 minute. So I just want price to close below that level. And then I'll take my short. My stops will be above this high. Once we sweep this low, I'm going to go break even. All right. How many seconds? 20 seconds. What's ES looking like? Oh, come on, man. All right, so I'm in this trade. I'm in a sell. I'm in a sell. Let's see if this respects. Okay, this is pushing up. Yeah, bro. I actually took the flip. So it's actually pushing up. That's my final opportunity at the shorts. So yeah, as soon as that flip happened, I went short. So yes, sir. And the reason why I took it again, I took the second opportunity is because of the fact that we haven't done the 50. We haven't done 50 of that entire range, right? And 15 is still sitting there. So um okay. Right. All right, bro. So price is pushing up. Price is pushing up. So yeah, this is not looking good for the longs. My stops are above this candle. My stops are above that candle right there. So if that doesn't work out, then GG's. We tried, right? We try to make it as mechanical as possible. But yeah, let's see if we can get that. First trade was we got stopped out at break even. So second trade, hopefully, if we're able to get below this level, then I go break even, and then I just wait for price to get back into this level, into this 15-minute fair value gap. So let's see if we push down. And for this trade, I don't mind going break even aggressively. The market closes in like 5 minutes. Why do I keep saying the market closes? My session ends in like 5 minutes. And when we get into that 11 a.m., what happens is we start to see sideways price action, and you know, market structure just becomes weird. So I don't like to trade after. Bro, there is a struggle. There is a struggle. You see the wick up, wick down is crazy. Yeah, I wanted to aggressively go break even after the lows have been taken, but immediately pushed back to the upside. If you look at the 1 minute high, there's a high on the 1 minute. I don't know. Yeah, that's where my stops are. That's where your entry is. Oh, okay. Okay. Then that's quite a high above my entry. Yeah, it looks like GG's, man. GG's for the for the shorts. Nah, bro. Like when I see price do that, bro, I don't. I know. I know. Oh my days. Yeah, bro. I mean, when I see a couple candles like move aggressively towards the highs, I'm like, hey, bro. Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it, guys. So GG's, man. Bro, I'm just psyching my mind that hey, this thing is done. Yeah, bro, I'm out of this. I'm out of the trade, guys. I'm out of this. Yeah. So it is what it is. We took two opportunities, two sells, hoping to get to 50% of the range. But as you can see, we've just kind of moved sideways, and this is not what I want to be a part of. All right. So, yes, we will be back tomorrow to see what we can get. Tomorrow, I think we have unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. So, yeah, bro. Today was like super interesting. So we took out the break even on this particular trade, and we took a full stop on this one. All right. Our session ends in about 2 minutes. I want to see. I want to see what happens after this. I'm genuinely curious. I'm genuinely curious to see what happens here. If this is also trying to fake people out to the upside as well. Oh man, it is what it is, man. That's trading. That is trading for you. All right, so at this point we can't do anything. Um, let's see the 30-minute what's happening. All right, so we did tap into a 30-minute gap, and there was some level of a reaction right there. So that explains why price really struggled, because we're reacting from this 30-minute gap. Which is cool. Did we react from the 15? Yeah, we reacted from 115, but the second 15, which was in discount, price never got there. Price said, hey, I'm not coming down here, right? And it said, I'm not coming down here, and that was literally it. Yeah, I hear you now. I can hear you now. All right, cool. It's definitely trying to get to the high. Asia highs. Yeah, I think someone was on the stream. I think they were targeting previous days highs. So I guess, like that's like a good. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's it for the session. I took two opportunities. One was a break even. One was stop out. So ideally, session is ended. I can't do anything again, right? Even if there's an opportunity that shows itself, I can't execute on that. Okay. So guys, I trust that you would stay out of the market at this time. There's no need to chase whatever price is doing. It might look like it's going up, but it could equally turn around, right? It hasn't been too clean after we had the initial push to the upside. We've just been moving sideways. So unless of course we're going to continue heading up, this could just take out low resistance liquidity, right, and continue moving down. I want to see what's happening on ES. Yeah. So ES is pulling back after tapping into this 3 minute. So yeah, it does make sense that price did what it did. Right? We shouldn't be too surprised. We shouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We shouldn't be too surprised, yeah. All right, guys. I will catch you tomorrow, same time on YouTube and on TikTok. Make sure you join the Discord, join the Discord and join the Telegram. The Telegram is pretty new. I've put it on the screen, so make sure you're joining the Telegram. Yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. YouTube fam, I'll catch you guys tomorrow as well. Stay safe. Don't be a degenerate. All right, don't be a degenerate. Catch you guys tomorrow.